Hi, thanks for taking the time to join me for this short webcast for P3 business analysis. The area I've chosen for this is Porter's Diamond because I think it's quite a good one to sort of introduce you to the subject. What we've got to be aware about, or aware of even, in relation to P3 is that one of the big areas is how the individual entity or the business sort of views itself in relation to its environment and how it interacts with it. A large element of P3 is about strategy, obviously, and in effect, if you were thinking about a sort of running an entity, one of the things that you'd have to do to gauge what your strategy should be is to establish what's going on in the environment, what is happening in the environment, what's happening with your competitors. Now, one of the areas that Porter, who's been quite busy over the years, you will have heard of him before, I'm sure. One of the areas that he looked at was what we call Porter's diamond. And in effect, what he said was that there are reasons or factors that result in particular countries being very, very good in particular industries. So an example on the next slide is Germany, the car manufacturers. So what he's saying is that he's established a series of factors. So, for example, demand conditions. So, demand conditions are a key element within Porter's Diamond. And for the German car manufacturer, for example, German industry, he's saying that the sophistication of the German customers really drove up over the years the quality required in the product. And in effect, if you couple that in with, for example, factor conditions, he's saying that there's sort of natural resources within Germany going back some time, sort of lent themselves towards the development of these types of industries. In addition, related and supporting industries. So we're talking about clusters there, clusters of suppliers. So in effect, what he's saying is that a set of factors combine, yeah, to force up the standard of the product. And really, that is the reason why particular countries have competitive advantage relative to other countries. So, the example I just gave you there, Germany, there's just two examples for you, two car manufacturers, so he's saying that all of those factors over a period of 100 years or whatever have impacted upon the quality of the German car industry and indeed the quality of the cars, and that's what makes them so competitive worldwide now. Okay, so in terms of P3 and what you need to do, really we've got a certain amount of knowledge to learn. Porter's diamond is a classic scenario. We've got four elements. We really need to know those four elements and know what they mean. But over and above that, the way that you're going to get a pass in P3 is really to apply that knowledge to given scenarios that you're provided with in the exam. So Porter's diamond, rote learn, yes, but we've got to be able to apply it. And certainly my experience of dealing with students across all subjects is that, the extent to which you make question practice a key part of your study activities, you will simply get better at answering questions on the day. So with P3, my suggestion is that you get through the reading element of the text as quickly as possible. And with something like Porter's Diamond, learn the core elements, learn those four elements, and just look out for questions within your study text or your exam kit on this area, and just take it a step back sometimes and see how the diamond applies in that particular scenario. The more that you see it, the better that you get at developing the skills necessary to answer questions that relate to technical models like the diamond and Porter's five forces. Okay, so listen, thanks for listening to this very, very short webcast. I hope it was helpful in some way, and good luck with your studies.